Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here. I'm here with Heather Renee B.
Oops. Hi.
What did you do?
You're in the way. I was trying to break it.
Hey, what's it? Could you?
Okay. So we're back. Get creative.
So mean. Just mean. Mean and hurtful. Anyways, guys, we are back.
Whatever.
I'm done carving angry messages into my toilet, so we're good there.
Okay, good.
So, I mean, they're still there. I'm just done carving them. Anyways.
I'm gonna have to get a new toilet moving.
You leave my angry toilet alone. Anyways, we are back. I'm working on a castle. She's working on a pub. I forgot that it takes us forever to build stuff, so...
Yep.
Sorry. Yeah, I came to that realization after yesterday in real time. Like, yesterday was Sunday for us. I was working on something on our new Metro map. Maybe we'll talk about that in a minute.
We should.
And working on our new Metro map, and I am building a American football stadium.
Yep.
And
it looks great.
It looks great. It's, I'd say, about 40% done. And I realized I started working on it at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
And other than, you know, grabbing something to eat, which I mostly ate at the computer, going to the bathroom and whatnots, 16 hours.
Yep.
9 a.m. in the morning as opposed to 9 a.m. at night. 9 a.m. to 1 a.m. Crazy. Anyways.
Very crazy.
All right, I got to count something, then we can talk about Metro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So, Metro has a very storied past.
Yep. Hey, check this block out real quick. Where are you?
Not in the middle of a story or anything, but whatever. Okay.
What? Where are you?
I'm coming. I'm assuming.
I'm in your castle.
Oh. Well,
I'm in your castle.
What are you putting down blocks in my castle for?
Just get inside the castle.
All right, I'm in. I'm here.
You ready?
Yeah, this better change my life. I don't see anything.
Did you see the light change?
Yeah.
It's an invisible light block.
I'm going back to what I was doing. Anyway. So like
But
I
it's cool
said,
because we can light things up and not have to use a whole bunch of torches.
like I said before I was so weirdly interrupted. Cut that out. Metro was something that came alive 3 years ago. And for any of you... What?
Well, almost 3.
Well, 2.5, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Are we just going to argue semantics the entire time?
Oh my god, okay, go.
This could be like a 5-episode conversation. Anywho, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Basically, back in the day, you guys remember Patty, myself, Patty, Heather, the rest of the squad had a public server called the Zone.
Yep.
Very short-lived public server, kind of like a Hypixel type server, but without good games or people. And but other than that, identical. And we'd come up with this game idea where it was kind of like playing Sims.
Or Second Life.
Or Second Life in Minecraft. Okay.
Yeah.
So that was the concept. Was, you know, you basically it was a giant city that we built, huge city, and then you would come on, and the original concept is you would play mini games like you would do on, you know, any public server, but instead of just winning or losing, you would make money.
Yeah, it'd be like a paycheck.
Yeah, and then you would use that money to pay for your rent in your apartment or to go. So there was No building.
Nope.
There was no crafting. There
Nope.
was no mining.
Nope.
There was no farming.
Nope.
Now that I say it out loud, there was no Minecraft. But it was basically just kind of like a life simulator. You know, you had to go, if you were hungry, you had to go to the store and buy food and take it back to your apartment and cook it. Or you could go to a restaurant and buy food, but it was going to cost you more for it to be prepared and whatnot, right?
Yep.
So that was the original idea. And unfortunately, we were able to do the build and all that stuff. And by the way, since it was on a public server, it had to be in vanilla. Nothing modded. Yep. Okay. So the only thing, because for any of you guys that don't know, for public servers, you basically have to make it to where somebody can go in there in vanilla Minecraft.
Pretty much, yes.
You know, they have, so when you go to like Hypixel, everything has to be, now you can have texture packs, and you can have, you know, to make things look different. You can have, would you stop doing that?
I'm not doing anything.
You can have what are called plugins, which are kind of like mods.
Kind of.
They alter the game code-wise, but you're still, for the most part, kind of trapped in Minecraft rules.
Yeah.
To some extent. Not... You can still tweak things and you can still mess with things, but modded, you have a lot more ability because you're actually kind of changing code. And that's why you have to get unmodded through like a launcher by downloading the pack, because that's basically what you're doing is you're downloading those mods into vanilla to make it act different.
Yes.
But you can't do that on a public server, generally.
No.
I mean, you could, but you wouldn't have many people come. So anyway, so we built this big city, and we couldn't get developers, devs, to reliable ones to make the job, plug-in games, and all this stuff. So the server eventually kind of went away, which was sad. But on the positive note is that the majority of the people that you know in the squad that are still here, myself, Heather, Krista, Snoop, kind of realized that, you know what, servers really aren't kind of our thing.
Yeah.
Modded, Minecraft, recording, streaming, that kind of stuff was more in our wheelhouse.
Yeah.
So, you know, we went that route. But of course, and that's one of the reasons that Patty doesn't record anymore, because she was the opposite. The server side is where her passion is, right? Which is great. She is rsmv.net. Go check it out.
Yep.
She's had it for quite a few years now.
Yeah.
Anyways, so, and basically the game mode, the idea, the map, and everything basically got put in mothballs in Patty's computer. Just got stored away.
Pretty much, yep.
We would make reference to it, but it was pretty much never to be seen again, right?
We had no plans.
And then stupid Gerald came along. And we talked about the map, and we talked about the game mode, and we talked about all this stuff with it. And he was like, hey, can you get that map? And I was like, probably, because Patty's a digital hoarder. I wouldn't see why not. And because then him and Tegan, mostly him, had an idea of making a mod pack around not necessarily the map, but the idea.
Yep.
So there is a mod pack out there, and it is called Metro. Now, the pack comes with a pre-made map that Tegan just got off of like Planet Minecraft. Okay.
Yeah, it's like in Japanese.
Yeah, like the signs are in Japanese and stuff. But it's a city, and you kind of, you know, it's kind of a build your own kind of. It's basically you doing what we're doing right now, but just for yourself, and we're doing it for a much bigger purpose, right?
Yeah.
So basically what it is we took our original map, and now we Heather and I have been spending countless hours.
Oh God, so many hours.
Well, like I said, I spent 16 hours working on 40% of a stadium yesterday.
Yeah.
And we've been working on it for about a month now.
Yep.
Pretty much, if we're not recording, streaming, doing off-camera work, sleeping, or eating, we're on Metro, which entire days go by. If you ever watch one of our videos and you were like, didn't you guys say you were going to take care of this off-camera, and we didn't? Metro's why.
Pretty much.
So a lot of you guys know about our Patreon, and I'm going to kind of talk about that a little bit, because I think there's a lot of people who may not be familiar with some of the stuff. So when we talk about it, they just kind of zone out. Cause we just we just kind of blab on about it because, you know, we talk about it all the time. So what Patreon is it's a website where you can support artists. It was originally made as kind of a place for people who do jobs that aren't very usually
musicians, artists, like
photographers, comic book artists, that type of stuff, right? And it was basically a place where you could support people in these endeavors, these arts, and usually you would get rewards. If you supported a comic book artist, you know, at a certain level, you know, certain donation level, pledge level, you might get a signed copy of the comic book that you're helping pay to produce. A musician may give you a link to a free download of the MP3 of a song they made. And basically it helps support people who have kind of outside the norm fringe type jobs to continue making and doing what they do, while being able to, you know, eat
and pay bills,
pay bills and that kind of stuff. So anyway, so about a year ago, myself and Heather and the rest of the squad started setting up Patreon, because once again, you know, yes, we get paid by YouTube, but it's up and down. We get donations by streams, but that's like working for tips at like a job. You could have a great night, you could have a nothing night, and it happens, right?
Pretty much.
We have the Spreadshirt shop. I sell maybe one thing every month if I'm lucky, and then we get a very small cut of that one thing, so that's obviously not buying the yacht. So we started doing the Patreon thing, and the things that we offer that you guys hear us talk about but maybe aren't as familiar with is we actually have a server just like this. So myself and Heather are on an Aim to Game server right now, and that's how we're able to play together. And we have lots of them. I mean, that's why we talk about Aim to Game. We're sponsored by Aim to Game. So every multiplayer series that you guys watch on any of the squad channels are on Aim to Game servers.
Yes.
All of them. Okay? And that's why we thank them so much, because without them, there's no multiplayer, and then it's all solo content, and then you guys stop watching. So we have a server set up, and it's a very lightweight pack. I believe it's called, the one we have right now is called Squad Pack Mod Pack 3. And it's actually the third, and these were initially made for this purpose. This is why we originally made, the first two were made by Teddy. And then, of course, you know, Teddy had real life come up, so he couldn't continue on with it. And now Tegan made the third one. It is literally, and it's a mod pack that you can get off of the Curse Twitch launcher, whatever you want to call it. And you can play single player on your own. Feel free, have a ball.
Go play.
Go check it out. But if you go, actually, by the way, this would be a good time. God, we're just self-promoting, but this is like good. This is good stuff. If you guys go onto the Curse launcher, the Twitch launcher, and you go, you know, to search, you know, mod packs, right? And you go to the little search thing, the little, you know, where you type something in. If you type in Squad Network, you will get all of Tegan's mod packs. So many things that we played on our channel. The Thumbcraft pack, the new Metro one, the Squad Pack. I think she put Squad Pack 2 on there as well.
She did.
Mod Pack 2, Squad Pack Mod Pack 3, Tegan's Guide to the Galaxy, and a bunch of others, right? Dwarf's Tale and a bunch of other stuff. Anyway, so yeah.
Marooned
On there. Yep. Anyway, so so basically we have this server. It's open 24/7, and we stream on it every Saturday. And that's another thing for anybody who's never come by, and don't click the videos. We stream every Friday and Saturday on Twitch.
Yep.
We love meeting you guys there. So if you guys haven't checked it out yet, come over, say hi, have some fun, hang out with us. But we stream on Twitch, and you guys can check that out. And it's down in the description if you. Oh man.
It is.
So,
What'd you do?
oh, just math.
Meth?
Just meth.
You really shouldn't, honey. It's not good for you.
Tell me what to do.
I just did.
But don't. Oh, this is a weird number. I made it even. Whatever. Anyways. But yeah. So the server's open 24/7. So you can come on and play, hang out. And you get to play not only with us, but you get to play with all the other Patreons. So it's kind of like a public server. We have, 20, 30 people on there a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool because you can meet people from all around the world.
Yep.
We have pretty much pick an English-speaking country, and we've got people from there.
Yep.
And if you not so much English-speaking countries, like say the Ukraine, I'm just saying as an example. I'm not saying who, but they know who they are.
Oh,
anyways, well, see, now you just said his name. Now you made it weird.
I have to.
Legally. Anyway, so yeah, you guys know. Anyways, so you guys can, you guys can come hang out on there, and we always ramble it off at the end of the videos, but it's actually really cool. And then every Saturday we stream on there with you guys, so you guys are actually, in the streams and whatnot. Yep. People work together, and everybody in the squad kind of has like their own land, their own theme, their own like kind of nicknames and stuff for their Patreons. Like for example, it's Modi's Little Monsters and Heather's Cupcake Brigade and Snoop's Redheaded Weirdos. What is this called?
His lab assistants.
I was close. But and then the other thing is we have a Discord. Now, here's the funny part. There's a lot of people, and by a lot of people I mean older people, that may not be real familiar with what Discord is. Discord is kind of like Skype. It's a lot more like TeamSpeak or a lot of those other programs. So pretty much it's just a big place where... Oh, did I make this even? God, I made everything even, and it's throwing me off of what I wanted to do. It looks like we're doing this. Yeah, you guys can come on and hang out. And the funny part is like, people get on to like kind of meet us and talk to us and stuff, and that novelty wears off quickly. But the fact of the matter is they like hang out with each other. A lot of like really good friendships have arisen from there and whatnot.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm not like kissing butt, like really kind of cool people. I enjoy talking to a lot of the Patreons more than I do talking to some people
you can say me. Go
no,
ahead.
Not you. I would never say that to your face.
Oh.
All right, I gotta get some sort of points for that.
How? Negative points, maybe.
Points are points. But yeah, like I said, and so you get to get on there. We hang out there twice every Saturday and chit chat. And you kind of just get to talk to everybody and hang out. And it's actually really, really cool. I'm a big fan of it. Now, admittedly, the funny part is that we found it way easier to kind of promote and talk about when we're streaming on Twitch.
Yeah, because we're actually on the server.
Yeah, well, not only that, even when we're not,
we'll talk about it.
I think it's the case that we can like talk about it and people can ask questions live.
Yeah,
even though they're typing. So that definitely helps. So if somebody's like, hey, what is this, or I don't get this. So we really, honestly, for the last year, we talk about it at the end of the videos, but we really don't spend much time actually explaining what it is in recordings.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what we're doing here is that, you know, so like I said, not only do you get to meet all of us, and here's the cool part of what we did is we are a group. We are strong together and lazy apart, okay? And sometimes lazy together, but that doesn't help my conversation right now. So basically, what it is if you become my Patreon, you still get to hang out and chit-chat with Heather. And Snoop, and Psychic, and Krista, and Bentley, and oh god, I'm gonna forget somebody. Tegan and Jero when they're not, you know,
Haley
hanging out, baby. Haley, yeah. Somebody else I probably forgot. This is Psychic. Anyways, yeah, you get to hang out with everybody. You get to meet everybody. It's not individual. It's all one big group thing. We all play in the same big server. We all have the same.
But if
Discord.
you become my Patreon, you can get into my chat.
Yeah, she has a private chat.
I have conversations with my Patreons, and you can get an emotis chat, same thing.
Yeah. So,
but there is a main chat where everybody just hangs out.
Where everybody talks. So people get into calls, and like I said, like, you know, we joke about it, but a lot of the time, you know, when we first started, people are like, oh, you know, hey, you know, big fan, been watching for a long time, you know, super cool, da 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 da. And then like, by day 3, we'll be like, hey guys, how you doing? Like, hey, could you guys shush? We're talking about something. I'm like, well,
yeah.
Okay.
Last Saturday we were in there all just hanging out, and there was like 40 people in the chat.
Yeah.
And half of them went to another chat because the squad was talking too much and they were trying to play a game.
Yeah, they were trying to play but like I said, that's the cool part. A bunch of them went off and they played their own game and they did their own thing, and we like I said, you know, you always hear about, you know, people talking about like their community and stuff like that. We actually have a place where everybody's hanging out. Now, now there's also other things that we don't talk about a lot too, like God, we're already at the end of this video. We're not even done talking about this.
You didn't even talk about Metro that much.
I know. But there's other rewards you can kind of get. So basically, this Metro thing, even though the mod pack with a different map is out, we're having an exclusive map that we are literally working on all the time. It's going to have custom NPCs in it. It's going to be a bustling city where you can buy apartments, you can get bigger ones, you decorate them inside. We have all kinds of like different things aesthetically where you're going to have custom NPCs to go talk to and do missions for and quests for and stuff like that. But as opposed to a lot of things where it's all like medievally, as I'm building a castle, it's very much, it's modern day. You got to go to the grocery store to buy food, but as opposed to how it was on that server, it is now a modded pack, so we can put in things that you don't have to use your imagination as much. No, those 4 pieces of black wool are a big screen TV. If you squint and look to the left, and don't ask questions. We actually have big screen TVs and stuff in there, but we've got tons of skyscraper buildings, thousands of apartments. What did you build recently? A movie theater, a zoo, the art museum, which the art museum's pretty cool because that's going to have our actual fan art in it. Yeah, it's going to have actual fan art that people send us on Twitter. Hint, hint. And we've got, like I said, all kinds of different places you can go and all kinds of different stuff, and we're putting a lot of work into it, to the point where, honestly, like, Bentley and Heather are cool with each other, and I think it's because of Metro. So
it is, because we hang out on there. Sometimes it's just Bentley and I.
Which is just a bad combination. But yeah, it is fully the squad. It's a pack that Tegan making. Gerald's making. Gerald and Tegan's brother made working slot machines and blackjack games in our casino that you can actually spend your hard-earned money on and lose it to us. Anyways, but like I said, anybody can get the pack. It has all the mods in it, but it's kind of a build-it-yourself type thing. We will
not have the map we're building though.
So right now, and we're going to end this video because we're way over, but here's kind of a breakdown. And Heather and I, and most of the squad have all the same stuff. If you're a tier 1 Patreon, you get a monthly thank you tweet that we send out, where we basically include your name with everybody else and basically just kind of give you a tweet. That's like the first tier. Now keep in mind, each ascending tier, you get everything from the prior tiers as well.
Yes.
The next one up, you actually get a thank you shout out in a video once a month.
A YouTube video.
Third tier is you get your name on like a special panel on our Twitch channels, which is always there so people can see it all month long. And then the next tier is you get access to our Squad Pack Mod Pack 3 server, so you can come on and play. And then the highest current tier gives you all of that stuff, plus you get included in the Discord.
Yes.
And the big thing is that honestly, the money made from Patreon, and I cannot express this enough, is what makes it possible for us to be able to pay our bills, not have to go get full-time jobs, which means all of this would stop. And
yeah, because we wouldn't have time for any of this.
No. So honestly, everybody, and here's the thing, supporting us is watching the videos and coming to streams. It has nothing to do with money. But I will say that all of the amazing Patreons, without them, there wouldn't be free videos.
That's very true.
There wouldn't be free streams you can just come hang out in. You know, we're never, there's never a time where I would never want to do like a YouTube Red or anything like that where, you know, you had to get a subscription service to come. We want to make sure that at a minimum, a lot of this content is completely free to you guys. And the Patreons are what make that happen, period.
They are.
Without them, you know, we did this before we had the Patreon, but I'm going to be dead honest, we probably the Patreon. Heather and I both, and I know a lot of other squad members, came really close to not being able to do this anymore.
Yeah, there was a time that I actually said that I was not going to be able to do it.
Yeah, there's been numerous times I brought it up to Heather to where I was going to have to, because, you know, to take care of our kids, we would have to go get full-time jobs. I'm talking 40, 50, 60-hour weeks.
Yep.
The last thing I would do when I get home is record or stream. As much as I love it, I would just lay face down on the carpet, and that's all I would do. So.
Which is really hard because your house is not.
I don't have any carpet, so I would have to like go to someone else's house and the carpet. So. But as soon as we're done with the map, with everything, and it's going to take a while, we're actually going to have another tier, and in that tier, you get access to all of this stuff. So we say this in every video, including the new Metro mod pack and our exclusive squad-made map for you guys. If you guys ever want to see what we're doing, come to the streams on Fridays.
Yep, Friday afternoons.
Yeah, and a lot of time Friday nights too, depending on what we're doing. But yeah, Friday afternoons, yeah, we do the Metro map. So I know this seems like just a big promotion thing, but I've had more times than not, I've had people from the YouTube's world come and join, and they get on and they're like, wow, okay, I heard you say it 1,000,000 times, but I never realized like what all this was, like all this stuff that was here and available. So that's why we want to kind of take some time here for a video to. We'll get back to stupidity in the next one, but that's why we want to take a moment and be like, look, you know, this is what it is, and this is what it does. And you know what? We're still happy if people are just watching the videos. Don't feel bad if you can't come. Don't feel, you know, like you're not supporting, because you are. I mean, without you guys watching the videos, then that would make this even more pointless. But but it is an option if there's some people out there. We had a lot of people come. We've had people who really enjoy it and really, you know, love hanging out and really having, you know, a bigger sense of that community. So go check it out. It has the information. And yeah, there's a lot of people I run into who have joined us, become Patrons, and didn't even know what the hell Discord was.
Yeah.
And then once we told them about it and got them set up with it, they were like, oh, this is actually really cool. So.
And then we've had people who join up who don't even have Minecraft. They just come for the Discord.
Yeah, we have people who basically have the top tier. So in theory, they're paying to get onto our Minecraft server. They don't have a PC that plays Minecraft.
Yep.
But they still they get the top tier just to be able to hang out and chit chat. like I said, for a short while with us, the majority of the time it's with the other patrons. So, but yeah, go check that out. It's really fun. It's really, and then like I said, if you can do it, it's something that basically makes this pile of weirdness that we do every week possible. You know, so. But if not, if you can't, don't stress, don't feel bad, don't ever feel anything negative. You guys being here watching the videos is still and will always be our primary #1
oh, heck
goal.
yeah.
So, because here's the thing, if you guys aren't watching the videos and we stop, Heather and I, it's just me and her stuck with each other. And
please don't make that happen, guys.
And somebody's going to kill somebody. We don't know which. It's very 50-50, but I can say 100% it would happen. So
please don't leave me alone with him.
Oh yeah, I'm the problem. Anyways, guys, well, hope this was informative. Hope that you guys will join us. At a minimum, go check it out. See what it is, and every little bit helps. I know it sounds very charity casey, but like I said, it makes it to where we can keep doing something that we love and that we at least assume that you guys tolerate. So. And yeah, we're not YouTubers that have 2, 3, 4 million subscribers and are buying second houses. We don't
even have a first house.
Exactly. we don't get me wrong. We have a good amount of subscribers, and I know a lot of people really strive to get to where we're at, but we're definitely not YouTube famous, to say the least. So, all right, guys. Well, this episode is seriously like 12 minutes over. But I really want to take time to talk about that stuff. So we will get back to your regularly scheduled fart jokes in the next episode. So please come back. So, all right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comments section. Whoever's you're watching, make sure you check out the other channel down below and hit the like and subscribe button there. Go check out our Spreadshirt shops. We've got a lot of really cool stuff. We each have our very own. Like I said, this entire video, if you want to become a Patreon, go check it out. We would love if you did. And lastly, if you want to get your very own Minecraft server, head on over to AMD Game. Use the link down below so that they know you're coming from the squad. Use a coupon code to save yourself some money. And until the next episode where we get back to being stupid, we want to thank you guys so much for hanging out. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.